I've been drinking watermelon. Won't you right now? Thank you. My name is Franklin. Today I will be giving you an informational briefing on the watermelon. Thank you, Beyonce, for the lead-in. You can't beat that. The watermelon. It's nutritional dense. It's chocolate stuff. It's good for you. So many have asked the question, is the watermelon a fruit or is it a vegetable? Let's find out. And many botanists, they say it's a fruit because the watermelon is in the same category as the pepper, the tomato, and the pumpkin. It has a smooth exterior rind. It has a sweet, juicy interior flesh, i.e. fruit. But in many, like the state of Oklahoma, they declared the watermelon as a vegetable. It's a vegetable because it's grown from the vine. And from that, it is grown by seeds or seedlets. You harvest the watermelon. Then after its harvest, that field is replanted with another vegetable or fruit, i.e. it's a vegetable. And it's also the cousin of the cucumber, the squash, and the pumpkin. So those are important questions. Let me tell you a little bit more about the watermelon. The watermelon is 92% water. And some have asked the question, hey, can I freeze that watermelon which tastes so good and eat it later? The answer is yes and no. If you plan on using that watermelon as a piece of garnish for some teas or wine coolers or something like that, yes, it can be used as a garnish if it's frozen. But the second portion of that question is no. If you take watermelon, which is 92% water, freeze it, and try to thaw it out, the taste is going to deteriorate, and then the flesh is going to deteriorate also, which is going to make it uneatable. So, where did the watermelon come from? It was first recorded back in 5,000 years ago in Egypt. So, and there's also found out that the largest watermelon in the Guinness Book of World Records is about 350 pounds, which was produced in Tennessee in 2013. Also, with watermelons, they say the redder the better, which means that it has a lot more lycopene and antioxidants as it's the redder the flesh. And that lycopene in watermelon helps to reduce your cancer and heart disease. Watermelon in the United States are the #1 eaten melon in comparison to the honeydew and the cantaloupe. Back many years ago, the explorers used to use the watermelon as a canteen to hold water. Didn't know that. And the United States produces, or is ranks 5th in the world production of watermelons. The watermelon, like I said before, is a lycopene leader, which means that it has a lot of healthy products that are good for men, women, children, and especially pregnant women. There are quite a few vitamins that are associated with the watermelon itself. You have vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin B6. On the vitamin A side of the house, it's important to the optimize eye health, and it boosts the immunity, infection-fighting actions of the white blood cells. The vitamin B6, it helps the body produce antibodies, and these antibodies function to normalize the nerve systems and reform red blood cells, which in many cases is also used to help break down proteins. So if you're a big meat eater, you need to be eating watermelon. And thirdly, for vitamin C, it boosts the immunity that helps the body defense against infection and diseases. And it also helps on the free radicals, which causes aging and cataracts. To be a healthy person, we all should be eating at least 2 cups of watermelon a day. At that rate, it balances your water, it provides access to nutrients needed to balance your water levels in your body, and it's a great source of potassium for those that get cramps. But in closing, like I explained, the watermelon is nutrients dense, so it's stocked with a lot of stuff that's good for you. You have lycopenes, you have antioxidants, vitamin C, vitamin B6, vitamin A, which are all good for you. And it's also essential to your health. I mean, I know the watermelon can be prepared as a fruit or a vegetable, but take it however you will. It is something that we all need to be eating to ensure a healthy uh, lifestyle. So again, I want to thank you for your time. If you have any questions, please call. Thanks again.